Hi, I'm Jill Andrews, and this is Experience CTN, where we're going to learn more about CTN's volunteers and producers who have supported community media over the past years. I'm here with Artemis Alex and Father Nicolaos Kotsis. Thank you for coming to the show.
Well, thank you for asking us.
All right, so let's first start and talk about the St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church. Can you tell us where they're located and tell us a little bit about what we can experience there?
Sure. The St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church is located at 3109 Sow Church Road, which is just east of Wagner Road. We've been there for the last 13 years, but we've been in Ann Arbor for over 80 years. The original church was on Main Street, 414 North Main Street. Now it's a condominium complex or apartments or something. And 14 years ago, 16 years ago, we decided we needed more space and more room, so we moved to our present location on Sow Church Road, and we're very pleased to be there. And every Sunday and throughout the week, we offer our worship and praise to God through the Greek Orthodox Church.
So, I guess, how did your relationship with CTN begin?
Wow, it goes back a ways, some time. I started with marketing about 7 years ago, so our relationship with CTN started before that time. And part of that was simply we wanted to be a part of the Ann Arbor community, let Ann Arbor know who we are and what we do, where we're located, and how we can help to further enrich the Ann Arbor community with the cultural event.
So, what is your role with the St. Nicholas Church?
Well, right now, my role is to talk to you about our Greek festival, and that's coming up on June 9th, 10th, and 11th. It's very interesting because our festival started way back in 1971. I take care of the marketing for the festival. So in 1971, we started as a bake sale, and it expanded over the years until the mid-'80s, and then we revitalized again in 2007 when we moved to our new location, as Father Nick said, on Sow Church Road. It's very interesting when I talk to people about the Greek festival. I say, have you been to the Greek festival? First thing they say is, oh, the food. Oh, great, the food. You know, but of course, we know that there's more to the festival and culture than the food, because, of course, we're a community cultural event. And we have part of the culture, of course, is language, customs, traditions, and, of course, our Greek Orthodox religion. And people who come can experience all of that.
So, how have the church and the festival utilized resources at CTN?
Every year we come, and CTN has offered us time and the facilities so that we can present our message to the community. And we're very grateful to CTN for allowing us to do that every single year. They've been great to work with. They really help with all kinds of little things behind the scene that nobody else sees, and they see the thing that goes on the programming, but all the little things that take place in the, I don't know what you call the room back there, where they mix and edit and do all the things that are necessary, but they do all these things very, very well for us, take good care of us, and they're really enthusiastic. Every time we come, they seem to be very, very happy to see us. We hope that they are, and we actually have a lot of fun working with them, and it's nice that you know, the CTN is reaching out to the community like this, and that we're able to use CTN to reach out to the community as well. So it's a nice symbiotic relationship that way.
So you guys have been using Soapbox and Access Ann Arbor, those two shows specifically, since 2007.
Yes.
So it sounds like you guys have created some sort of, you know, equal benefiting relationship, you know, where you guys benefit from the promotion and we benefit from the good programming. Can you talk a little bit about how the programming has benefited the festival?
Sure. In fact, when we walk around and talk to people at the festival, we always like to make them feel comfortable, and of course we're very hospitable as a community. And in talking with people, they learn about the festival through many different venues, but many have said, oh, we saw you on TV. In fact, I was at Briarwood one day, and this lady says, excuse me. I said, yes. She says, I know you. Weren't you on TV? Weren't you with the Greek festival? And I said, yes, I am. Yes, I was, actually.
No one said that to me.
Well, Father Nick,
I'm glad they noticed you, though.
you need to come to Briarwood where all the action
Yeah,
is
right,
there. So, you know, people hear about the festival through CTN. Of course, many people like local programming. I think that's very important. And again, that's where you're supporting the community and you're supporting us. And I think that's a partnership that will go on. We really appreciate that. So,
Well, I know
hope-
the people here at CTN appreciate you and coming in and using our resources that we provide. So I think we have a clip, and it's of a previous Access show that you guys did. We're going to take a look at that and see a little bit more about how you guys use our studio.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to CTN for letting us come on and tell you about our 2016 Greek Festival. That's right. St. Nicholas Greek Orthodox Church puts on a Greek festival every year. We call it the Yasu Greek Festival. Yasu means your health. And you will find at our annual Greek Festival a lot of hospitality, wonderful Greek food and dancing, and a whole showplace of Greek culture. So in this 15 minutes, we're going to talk to some new guests. And I'm going to start off with my friend Nicolaos. He is the president of the Greek Orthodox Youth of America. You'll see he's in one of our traditional costumes. Nico, please tell us a little bit about the Goya, the Greek Orthodox Youth of America.
Yasu, Dino, thank you.
Yasu.
At Goya, we're very involved in the community and charitable services all throughout the area of Ann Arbor, from serving at soup kitchens and such, Habitats for Humanity in the past. The message of Goya is to reach out and grow together as youth and in the church and in the community. Part of that is we have a dance group, and we performed all around the Ann Arbor area and at the church and at the Greek Festival ever since 2007 when it started again. Everybody loves getting involved with the dancing. It's a highlight of Goya, and I think everyone all year is talking about, you know, the Greek Festival, and ever since we were little we wanted to dance in the Greek Festival, even back in our days in Greek school, which will also be dancing as well as the Goya dancers. We'll as well have an alumni group which will feature dancers from as far as Toledo.
Awesome, very cool.
yes.
So I saw you. Who else was with you during that show?
That was Christina Blachopoulos. She takes care of the Agora. She's the chairman of the Agora, which is our marketplace. And that's where we have a lot of wonderful artifacts. We also have some food items. We have home, actually jewelry that is made in Ann Arbor by Christina and her troupe, her team. We have a lot of other items in there as well as the icons. We team up with the bookstore. So we have the icons, we also have some greeting cards, and we have books as well.
So have you seen a spike in popularity of the Greek Festival after doing these Access episodes?
I think so. Every year we seem to be doing better and better in terms of the people, the numbers that come in to see us at the festival. And we haven't done a study to figure it out exactly, because there are a number of different arms we use in terms of marketing. But I clearly know that CTN is a big part of the accessibility people have to it and the reach that it has in the area. I think is worked very, very well for us. We're very, very grateful for it.
Right. If I might add, too, last year was our largest attendance.
Yeah.
We had close to 10,000.
Almost 10,000.
Yes.
Wow.
2.5 days.
Let's talk a little bit about the Greek Festival. Can you tell us, for people who don't know, what it is and when is it and why people should come?
You can start.
Okay, Father, I'll start. Well, our Greek Festival, as I mentioned earlier, has been ongoing for a long, long time, since the early 70s. One of the features that we have, we think is a drawing card. In fact, people have told us that they come for the people. There's so much going on at the festival, but it's nice to come and see all the different people who come, because they have come for generations. We have people who are coming now and they said, oh, we remember the festival. We were little kids and our parents would bring us. We had so much fun, and now they're coming and they're bringing their children. So we're looking at 2 to 3 generations, and that's what makes it fun. And in talking with the people, we learn from them, they learn from us. And we also have, I'd like to mention that we have, as part of the culture, as mentioned earlier, our Greek Orthodox religion. Father Nick and his, I'm going to call the team, conduct tours and have presentations at our church, and that will be on our website very soon, so people will know that, you know, we have so many different features of the festival. And we have the newest iconography. We're going to have the third phase coming up this summer, and iconography is what you will first see. Those are the depiction of our saints on the walls. They're not pictures. They're simply to venerate and to remember the saints in our church. So there's a lot to see there.
Who can attend?
Everyone is welcome. Everyone is
Everybody's
welcome.
welcome to it.
All ages.
Yeah, I was watching the clip, and you guys kept reiterating how it's a family-friendly
Yes.
event.
It is.
So how do you, like, what kind of planning goes into what you're going to say for these episodes? How much thought is put into it, and how much do you guys prepare?
Well, we have a good host. Dino, the host that you saw there, he's almost seems like he's a natural at that. So he developed some questions that he's going to have for the different people that he is hosting on the show, that really you're hosting, but as the host. He develops a number of questions, and he tells us beforehand, these are the questions I'm going to ask you, and he'll say, all right, I'll start with you, Father Nick, about this, and then I'll go to Artemis about this, and I'll go to Nico about this, or Christina, and he goes back and forth, and we think he does a great job. But he does plan out those questions beforehand, and he lets us know what they're going to be, so we're prepared. But I think by this time, he's getting pretty used to it, and I think his prep time is kind of secondhand to him now,
Yep.
second nature.
And you said that a lot of the people here at CTN kind of help you with the behind-the-scenes stuff and getting everything else back into place.
Absolutely.
And what's your experience been with the crew and the facility?
Fantastic. We couldn't ask for a
Excellent.
better crew. I mean, they are absolutely wonderful, and you can tell from you right here, you know, very personable.
Yes.
And very welcoming, and just makes us feel at home.
Very happy.
We're all working.
We're
Yes,
happy
very
people to
happy.
work
yes,
with.
Yes.
So, from all the years that you guys have been doing this, do you have any favorite memories of a show?
I do.
Father?
From the very first one we did in 2007, we had a number of people scheduled to come on, and we always have broken this up into two segments, the first 15 and the second 15. Well, the person who was in charge of the second 15 to talk about the Greek pastries and the Greek costumes that two kids had worn, she was unable to make it at the last second. So I was here at the station, and I called our Greek school teacher, Kyria Ioana Ioannou. She was in class at the time. I said, look, you have to come down here, we need you, but I have class. I said, forget the class, there's only 15 more minutes left, tell the parents that they can come and take their kids. We need you here right away. So she came down here not knowing, I said, they're going to throw you some softball questions about Greek pastries. So don't worry about that, you know all these things. She can speak about any topic that you ask her. I figured this would be no problem, and it wasn't. However, when she saw the two kids there, their costumes were a mess on that particular day. They were not put together in the proper way. They were from different costumes. And she was so upset about saying, this is not the way you're supposed to look as an Evzon or as a Amalia, these two different types of costumes. And she was all upset about that. When we started the session, you could tell that she was not happy to be there, and she just glossed over the explanation of the costumes and started getting into the pastries. And when she did that, and I said, you know, she can speak on any of a million different types of topics, but she was on pastries this day. And she got into it and did better and better and better. After the show, because I knew I had kind of put her on the spot there, and I knew she would respond to my call, I went over to a local store and I bought her a pie and I bought her a bottle of wine. I took it over to her house just to apologize for calling her at the last second to be on TV. She wasn't prepared at all to go on, but she did a wonderful job as we expected that she would. So.
Fantastic. That's a great story. So, why do you think other organizations should utilize the resources that CTN has to offer?
Well, actually, you're very wide-reaching. I know we plan to utilize CTN not only for our festival, but we have some other events coming up within the year. The next one's going to be our Women's Expo coming up in May. So we're going to be in contact. In fact, I've already been in contact with Melissa about using CTN to promote that community event as well. And we also have like a spaghetti dinner in the fall. And we contact you, and we work as a partnership again. And you help us, we help you, and whatever we can do, here we are.
Fantastic. You did just nail down my next question. So the next time you guys are going to be utilizing our resources is going to be when?
Well, besides the festival, it will be in May, actually. So that's going to be a promotion through CTN. We're going to provide you with the information, and you're going to take it from there.
We have one more clip of you guys in action on Access. So let's take a look at that real quick.
And it's known as a big, fun party. Few things about the festival. It's very kid-friendly and family-friendly. The food is one of the main things. And in the years of doing the festival lately, we've really worked to get our food service at peak efficiency. So when you come in, you won't have to wait long to get our delicious and wonderful food. And also, it's very easy to get around the festival. We have good, clean facilities. It's safe. Parking is easy. There's a shuttle from the parking lot. So you'll find very few impediments to get in and start having a fun time.
If I may add one thing about the parking, our parking is going to be at the Knox Presbyterian Church, which is on the corner of Scioto Church and Wagner Roads. They're our good friends and neighbors. They let us use their parking lot every year for the festival. We have shuttles.
Well, I just want to thank you two for coming back each year and continuously using our stuff here and letting us help you and you helping us as well, putting programs on the air. Where can people go to learn more about the Greek Festival and the church?
Well, we have a website. First of all, the church is at 3109 Scioto Church Road, so people are always welcome to come. We have office hours from 9 to 3 if people want to pop in, and of course every Sunday morning we have our Divine Liturgy and people are welcome to come and visit us. Our website is www.stnickaa.org. It's www.stnickaa.org. And if you go on that website, you can link up to a whole bunch of different things, including our festival.
Our festival website, we have a specific website for the festival. It's www.AnnArborGreekFestival.org.
And for someone who's never been to the festival, why should they come?
What an experience. If they've never been, they'll come again. It'll be one of their family events coming every single year. We even have people who visit, they have conferences and they heard about us and they come. So it's going to be a wonderful experience.
Well, we look forward to seeing both of you in the near future.
And we're grateful to work with CTN. Thank you for everything.
Absolutely. Thank you for having us today.
Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more Experience CTN. In the meantime, why not come in and experience CTN for yourself? Email CTN at a2gov.org for more information. And to watch other CTN programs, visit us online at a2gov.org/watchctn and follow us on Twitter and Facebook at CTN Ann Arbor. I want to thank our crew, Matt Drake, Gage Shaughnessy, Justin Wright, Phil Booz, and Megan Lancott, and Alicia May. And I'm Jill Andrews, your host, and I'll see you next time.